Hey guys, this is Justin from Justin's Fountain of Youth, and I just wanted to make a follow-up video to the last one, going into some more concrete examples on what some substitutions you can do to lower the calories for the food. And so for that, we're in the kitchen today. And like I said last time, I brought up the example of reducing amount of barbecue sauce or ranch. Condiments can add a lot of calories. So something I like to do, go for lower options. You can go, I like the no sugar added ketchup. It cuts the calories in half, and for me it still tastes good. You can also do other things that are just naturally lower in calories, right? Salsa is great for this, very low calorie. It is about 10 calories per serving, and I like hot, but you can go much lower if you don't like it as hot, but it can be a great condiment for that. Another great thing, like I said, barbecue sauce. So there are companies that do make lower calorie barbecue sauce, like Stubbs, and this one is only 30 calories per serving versus the normal 80 calories. Another great thing you can do is go for sugar-free syrups and stuff. So I like to add this to my protein pancakes. Still tastes delicious. Going back to the example of 3 Oreos being 160 calories. This is a whole bowl of strawberries. It's about a half a pound. So this whole bowl is only about 75 calories. Has a lot more fiber, vitamins, antioxidants. So it'll fill you up more. It's delicious. If you're looking for something to substitute chips, I like popcorn, especially the Smart Pot popcorn. This is 1 bag's worth, and it's only 100 calories. So this amount of volume of chips would normally be closer to 300 or so calories. So very easy to lower the calorie intake. And if you're like, hey, I don't like as plain a taste as that, then doing something like getting these seasonings to help add calories. I like the white cheddar personally, but if you use some white cheddar and you a little spray white cheddar, mix it around, do it a couple times, you're going to add maybe about another 20 to 30 calories doing that, but still going to be a lot less calories, add a lot more flavor, going to be absolutely delicious. Now, going into more of a full meal, you're like, Justin, I don't have time, this stuff is too complicated, I just want to eat something quick. Great, got you. So these soups, like progressive soup and whatnot, as long as they're not creamy, right? So something like, a chicken noodle soup, it's not a creamy soup, it's not like a split pea or cream soup will be great, because this whole can is only about 190 calories. And if you're like, well, that's great, but it's still not going to be enough volume to fill me up, I understand that. So what I would recommend is, like, while you're cooking that, you just buy some frozen vegetables like this and add about a cup or so, 3/4 of a cup of this pepper onion blend is only adding about 25 calories, but then you'll have a lot more volume, you can feel a lot more full, satiated, and very quick and easy. If you're like, hey, I don't have time, that's a great time hack, do it quick and easy. So another thing, peanut butter, I know, absolutely delicious, and you're like, it's healthy, it has good fats, all that stuff, I agree. The big problem is 2 tablespoons is 190 calories. So as delicious as this is, you can't be having a ton of it. And so that's why I like to use the powdered peanut butter. Not for everything, but this is great to add into things like shakes, or if you're trying to do some cooking, you can do at least some of it, cut it, and 2 tablespoons of this is only 60 calories. So depends on what you're making. You might need to do more of a half and half, but especially for shakes, this stuff is great. I brought up the oils earlier, but cooking spray, this can really, a couple of sprays down, like you're cooking, you're only adding 10-20 calories versus you're normally cooking with a bottle very easily to add 100 plus 100 to 300 calories to the meal. So even though this says 0 calories on the back, it's not, but it still can greatly reduce the amount of calories for the meal. Also, just going with liquid calories, right? Sodas, right? This normal ginger ale is about 140 calories, where if you get like a flavored seltzer like this, it's 0 calories. So Yeah, you might need to play around, figure out what flavors you like. I know when I was first finding this out, I tried a bunch. A lot were I didn't like them, so I ended up finding a couple that I do like. But going from 140 to 0 calories can really make a huge difference, especially most sodas somewhere between 120 and 160 calories. That can be very helpful. And lastly, just wanted to bring up, protein aids. Aids delicious, but egg whites can really reduce calories. This is almost basically pure protein here, and one egg is about 70 calories worth, where one serving of egg whites is about 25 calories. So, some people will just cook purely with egg whites. For me, I need at least some egg yolk for the flavor, so I ended up doing about a 2-to-1, 2 egg whites to 1 whole egg, and that works well for me. But even reducing some amount can make a lot of difference. Okay, well, thanks so much for your time, guys. If you find this informative, please give it a like, comment below. Is any of this useful? And I'll catch you next time, because I got some snacks to enjoy. Peace out.